On this note, I would like to present to you the Inspector General of Police on the Parisudu to make this presentation on this press conference. Parisudu, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome all of you here to this press briefing. Sitting on my right, we have the head of the Arms Commission, and we have 102 by me, Mr. Carr. We have the Deputy Minister from Information, and we have Prince Bolivar. He's for CID, CIU Itapu Affair. He's the Deputy Inspector General of Police. We call this press briefing to acquaint you with development as it relates to the security of the state. Before I go into the nitty-gritty of the actual purpose of which you're here for, I would like to bring to your attention that we have charged 9 persons to court on yesterday, and their charges range from property theft, forgery, economic sabotage, criminal conspiracy, criminal facilitation, and bribery. These 9 persons, some of whom are employees of the FDA, some are business people, and we have 1 former police officer who is also involved. These people will go in the bushes, fell the trees, cut the logs, and use a bogus document in order to evade taxes, and will use those documents to ship the container all of Liberia with logs. So we have unearthed those, some of those who are involved in the syndicate, and those who charged to court are Benjamin Lee, is a Korean national. Dada Sese is a former police officer. Isaac Rede, Peter Bade, Daniel Tue, Prince Kwesi Wallace, Vani Marshall, Edwin K. Jala, Oscar. He's charged in extension because we could not get him, so Oscar was charged in extension. We did not get a full name, only according to be Oscar. So those are people who are cheating and defrauding the government and the people of Liberia. We also like to bring to your attention of a very huge breakthrough that did occur on yesterday as it relates to the confiscation of some cash arms. The arms are confiscated in the free port of Monrovia. We have gathered intelligence from various sources, and our intelligence led us to the free port of Monrovia. The intelligence was so huge, and the security apparatus and all of whom are concerned with security was so agile and were really on top of their game. We got to the free port. The Small Arms Commission was of, I'm sorry, not Small Arms, the Arms Commission was of great help to this process. The custom was also a help to the process. NSA, police, the LSP, the Seaport Police, we all went as a joint security, and we had our intel on this container. We went to the free port, opened up this container. The first few boxes that was searched, we discovered some heavy weapons. We talk about military weapons in those boxes. So as we speak, the container is sealed up. We are going to further inspect the entire container. When we got the information, we stopped the process of searching the entire container because it's already in our possession, because we did not want information to flow, because we're doing everything humanly possible to ensure that we arrest those corporates involved. So our intelligence also led us to one Barbara Deba, who lived on the old road. She is in contact with the guy who sent these material on board a container. We managed to apprehend her, and we also apprehended one Melvina M. Pine. She is the broker for this particular company, and from our investigation, we gather substantive information that led us as far as the Monrovia community, G4 community. We went in the Monrovia community. Last night was late, so we called on a house that was identified to be for one Benjamin, for Bob Benjamin Baker. Bob Benjamin Baker. He is the one who's sending these military weapons to Liberia. He lives in the United States of America. As we understood, he's working for American Airlines, and he also lives in Texas. When at his residence was late, so we called on the area and we prayed for such a seizure warrant this morning. We got the warrant and executed the warrant, and during our search, we were able to discover some more cache of arms and ammunition in the ceiling of the house. We also arrested one Ezekiel Tama, who was also caught in the ceiling, hiding in the ceiling. We went, cut on the area, searched the area, and got the arms. All the arms we got, all of the house today was Cremont 6.5 by 55 millimeter assault rifle. We got AR-10 7.62 millimeter assault rifle. Winchester Mollet 1894 break action double barrel, and we have Newman. We have Newman arm 5.56 assault rifle, and we had assorted ammunitions. Then for the arms that were confiscated from the container, we have one Omega 15, 5 by 56 by 45 millimeter. We have Rock River LR 15, 5 by 56 by 45 millimeter. And we have M10 7.62 by 39 millimeter. Then we have GP watch 10 by 63, 7.62 by 39 millimeter. We have Ruger American rifle. One, we have Winchester, we have Millsburg, Saber, Eagle, Star Revolver, and Heritage Revolver. All of these arms are presently in the possession of the Liberia National Police. We also like to inform you, member of the press, that after this press conference, we will avail to you those weapons to actually get a glance at those weapons. Those are all high-power military weapons. And we arrested assorted ammunitions. Some of those ammunitions that were confiscated, we did not see the firearm to match those ammunition. So we'll have them one side, probably they are still in country or they were expected to come in country. We are still investigating. We have a lot of ammunition that do not have the guns that were confiscated to match. So we also have at the headquarters the lady in whose name is boxes came. Diba, the Diba lady who have the Barbara Deba, who have also Melvina, who is the broker, and we have Tamar, who was caught in the active hiding while we went to do our search and seizure. Before I close, I would like to extend a special thanks to the Joint Security of the Republic of Liberia, and we would like to assure the public that the Liberia National Police, along with the Joint Security, are doing everything in its power to ensure that our people be very much safe. We are doing everything October 10 election, general and presidential election, that the act of violence will be at the minimum. We will do everything to ensure that people do not engage in violence. We will also ensure the safety of the state. As you can see from the catch of arms that was arrested, it tells you that the Joint Security is on its game, and we are doing everything humanly possible to ensure that Liberia is safe. I don't think any Liberian here will ever wish to go back to the dark days. And those who are bringing the arms in Liberia, we sure they are bringing it for a motive, and the investigation will unearth those motives that they have for which they brought the arms into the Republic of Liberia. I would like to thank the U.S. government for their support and intelligence and everything that they are doing, because it is because of their support we are strong and making these strides. And we also like to thank the custom, the LSP, and the Liberian people for cooperating with us, for being by us, because with all the Liberian support, we will not be in this position to serve you all. So we'd like to thank you for coming, and thank to everybody who is there. Thanks to the small arm. The small arm is really working. They are doing everything possible to ensure that we get rid of arms in Liberia. The Arms Commission is a commission that is being sanctioned by ECOWAS, and ECOWAS is supporting this commission so as to eradicate small arms from West Africa. So we'd like to thank you all for coming. If any question, we can take your question.
So thank you so much, Inspector General. And so at this time, we will take a few questions from you. After these questions, we'll be drilling you through our senior staff conference room, where you will have the opportunity of viewing these arms and ammunitions that we've confiscated. You can stand where you are. You don't have to move. Stand where you are and ask questions relevant to the statement as delivered by our Inspector General. Please call your name and the institution you come from. Let's take you, sir.
Okay, good evening, Honorable Director. My name is Haji Masale. I report for Spoon Network. With the people you examine, were you able to pick, were you able to question them and look at the motive behind the discovery of this arm?
Well, the investigation continued, as I said, but the main culprit that we are searching for is not in our borders. He lives in the United States of America. Precisely, he lives in Texas. So we are going to, the government is going to talk to the American government. They are our counterparts. We talk to them, and the government will take it from them to see how the issue of it coming to Liberia, the extradition process will take place also. So the government is doing everything possible to ensure that he does not evade justice.
So let's take around the arc. Let's take Kwame, and then we'll go to
You go first.
Fabin.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, IG. I'm Kwame Opa Wicks from the Liberia News Agency. Recently, we heard one lawmaker and some members of the opposition saying that they were going to buy weapons, and we see them wearing bulletproof vests, militants, and all of that military style stuff. Is there any way, based on your current investigation, is there any way that members of that particular bloc are tied to your current investigation, sir?
Well, I would like to be frank with you. The only lead I will have for now is pointing towards the U.S. So those who made those regular statements, we have them on our radar. We are watching them. Our Intel, the NSA, the LMP, Intel. We are working beyond the clock to ensure that those who making those sweeping or comment, those who making those comments against the Liberian population, we are working on them. We ensure that any move that they want to make, they will be thwarted by the joint security. We are on top of our game, trust me.
Let's take Fabin.
Yeah, my name is Fabin Pia and I report for State Radio. My questions are in twofold. One has to do with the ladies being charged. Do we care to know the charges that the police are expected to charge them with? And secondly, we expect them to be forwarded to court. And probably the charges that you are going to reveal here in this press conference might end up being charges that are bailable under our law. And we are going towards election 2023. Just in case those charges are bailable, what do we expect from the Liberia National Police in this case?
Thank you very much. Presently, as I said, we have just commenced the investigation. The investigation started yesterday, and the discovery was made. We continue today. So the least of our worry is to charge people. We're looking for the real thing, the real motive behind the arms that were brought into our country. I mean, we already have these suspects, they will obviously be charged. So this is not what we really dwelling upon. Our investigation will lead us to why the weapon was sent there and who are those who they supposed to use those weapons.
Thank you.